Welcome to AlphaCars and Motorcycles. Today I'm very excited to show you this 2020 Land Rover Range Rover Sport SE P360. In this video we're going to go over its overall condition, learn about its owner and service history as it has a clean Carfax with a very well documented history on there. And some highlights: this only has 43,000 miles on it. It was from Florida, so the underbody, which we will take a look at later in this video, is very, very clean. And this also has over $7,000 in factory options, including these 21-inch 5 split spoke wheels, which look awesome in my opinion. Also, this is a MHEV, that stands for mild hybrid electric vehicle. Did you know the Range Rovers have a mild hybrid system? I know I didn't know much about it until I researched this vehicle, and it's very interesting, so we will learn about that in this video as well. If you're new to the channel, welcome to AlphaCars. We share daily content on things like this Land Rover, so definitely subscribe so you don't miss out. But now, let's take a closer look. As we admire the glorious exterior condition, you can see how well the paint shines there. Very nice deep gloss. Clear coat is in excellent shape. And this is a Portofino blue metallic color. So it's an awesome color, especially you get it in the sun and that metallic really pops. Let's go down the driver's side here. All looks very clean. I don't really see any door dings or damage to report there. It is a sunny day here in New England, so I do apologize for any shadows or glares in the camera. The rear of the vehicle is in nice shape as well. And now as we come down the side of the passenger side, once again, super clean. I don't see like a single door ding or anything, and that's why I'm bringing you down the side at an angle, so any imperfections will be clearly seen. It just looks in awesome shape. Let's take a look at these wheels now. This option for these wheels is a little over $3,000 just for these, and they look really awesome in my opinion. Awesome design. The brakes are in great shape as well. So the rear brakes have 60% material remaining, and the front brakes have 75% material remaining. And the tires are 50% material front and rear. Some very nice Bridgestones front and rear on this Range Rover. And just look at the wheel condition. Really not a single scratch or a nick or curb rash on these. And the calipers are very nice as well, if you look behind there. So you can just tell it was always regularly cared for, regularly detailed for that. Like, look how bright that caliper shines. That's awesome. No brake dust staining or anything like that. Even the rear calipers. And like I said, this vehicle's from Florida, so also no corrosion. Not only no brake dust, but no corrosion on the calipers either. Just a very, very clean vehicle that was very well cared for. Only having 40,000 miles, of course, the windshield is in very nice shape. No outstanding, pitting or rock chips or anything of that nature. I'll put the camera up here so you can see the roof condition. All looks very nice. And I'll kind of circle back to the front where we can see, even in the sun, the front bumper looks great. Of course, the sun shining on things is going to show imperfections as well. And a big perk of this vehicle, the front bumper is not drilled. I know that's a big thing to me when I look at buying a vehicle. I am immediately more interested in it if the front bumper has not been drilled for a license plate. So we are in a state here in Massachusetts where you do need a front plate, but of course there's various options normally for any kind of vehicle where you can put a plate on it and not drill the front bumper. I think this looks awesome without having a front plate, as most would agree. But of course, we're not going to drill that bumper. We're going to let you decide how you want to mount a front plate on there if you need one. It does come with the factory front plate holder if it's needed. But I just want to mention that from an enthusiast standpoint, I love the look of vehicles without the front plate, and a big perk, like I said, front bumper is not drilled. It's not damaged with that front plate holder on there. So now let's make our way towards the rear of the vehicle, where we're going to check out the cargo area. So one touch operation, and that comes up no problem. Even look at the rear down here. Like, I don't see any scuffing or marks or anything. Like, this is really used a whole lot for putting cargo in. All the carpet back here is great. You can even see the back of the seats, those condition all very nice. Same thing with the headliner, nice light headliner. It's in very, very nice condition, as well as all the jambs of the hatch. We can see it's all very clean, very orderly. And same thing with the inside of the hatch. Of course, there's really no stones unturned here. We're going to show you everything. We have very nice factory Range Rover mats, all in very nice shape. So as we take a look at these, you can see they're all freshly cleaned, and they even have the nice Range Rover logo on there. Very heavy duty, and that's really part of course, what kept this vehicle in such a nice shape is the nice protection it had on all the carpet surfaces. Here's the cargo mat, and if I pick this up for us to look under, carpet perfectly clean, no like sand or dog hair or anything like stuck in there. It's all super clean. And then if I pick up on our trunk floor here, it's a little tricky with one hand, but there we go. Factory spare back here, factory jack and tools. There's a tow eyelet there. So all very orderly, very clean back here with everything included. Nothing missing there. And a cool feature of these Range Rovers, you have manual buttons here for the rear air suspension. So if I use these and show you the back of the vehicle, I can actually raise and lower the rear of the vehicle. So depending on the suspension setting you have the vehicle in, you need to get groceries in here, bags, maybe you want to have your dog jump up in here and you want to make it a little easier, then you can very easily just lower the rear suspension there at a push of a button. I think that is really cool that they have that functionality. And then push of a button and our hatch closes there. No problems. Opening up the second row here, trying to keep the camera out of the sun glare. It's in really nice shape. I love this kind of wood grain trim, and the leather's in really good shape as well. And I'm even going to show you all of these door jambs, all of the gaskets. And look how nice the paint shines even in the door jambs. No considerable grime or anything like that, or corrosion or anything to speak of. Now looking in the vehicle, I do apologize. We have some, lighting, undesirable lighting in here from the sun. But now if I pull down this very nice center armrest, we've got nice couple cup holders here, and all the materials are in excellent shape. Once again, let's just take a look at the headliner from this angle. It all looks awesome. Storage on the back of the seats. We've got some storage right here. I like these little pockets they put in here, so you can just slide your phone right in there being a passenger. We've got rear heated seats, rear climate control, and a bunch of very nice outlets back here. Some USBs and a normal 12-volt outlet. The carpet's in excellent shape. We do have our protective plastic on there until the vehicle is sold, but when we peel that up a little bit and just look at that, no imperfections or stains or anything there on the carpet. Now let me open the other door back here, and we'll give it the same look, the same treatment. All the material is in really nice shape, very high quality as well, kind of like a soft touch there. And once again, it's just a very, very clean, well-sorted vehicle, very well cared for. Look at that paint shine, even in the door jambs. It was really always cared for very nicely. And the seats are in very nice condition, apart from the sunlight there causing some different shadows. And the carpet on this side represents the same. All just looks very nice, very clean and orderly. Now opening our front passenger door. The door card is very clean. Even the door is very clean. We can see on the edge here, no like damage or corrosion or anything. It's just a nice color of the vehicle. It really presents the same everywhere. We even have some sunlight in this door jamb, so we can see how well the metallic shines even in the door jamb. The passenger seat condition is very nice. And once again, we have some nice bolstering on the front seats. No like cracking or wrinkles or anything. It really looks awesome. On this bolster, there's a couple little wrinkles here and there, but that's kind of as you would expect, just having a nice bolstered seat with the mileage of the vehicle. But it's nothing really out of the ordinary. This vehicle was always treated very well. The carpet condition is great on the passenger side. And of course, once we hop in the driver's side, we'll take a look at all the nice infotainment screens and some of their features. And before I hop in the driver's seat, let's learn a little bit about the history of this Range Rover. So Carfax does show it as a 3-owner vehicle, but it's actually only 2 owners. The family who originally leased it, they ended up buying out the lease. So Carfax shows that as kind of like a transfer of ownership, but it was actually the same family that had it. They had just bought out the lease to own the vehicle. And then when they traded it in, then the second family bought the vehicle, and they continued the great maintenance and care really all the way up to when we acquired it. You'll find constant oil changes, regular service. It's really well taken care of, and the moment you see this in person, you'll really be able to tell, even especially mechanically. So now let's take a look inside the driver's compartment. Let's look at our driver's door card here. Don't mind the sun's shadow on there. I'm trying to keep the sun glare out of the camera. Trying to be creative here on a sunny day. All the gaskets, once again, the door jamb. Really every angle of the Land Rover looks great. Factory stickers down here. The camera attempts to adjust. And then our driver's seat is in very nice shape. Only a little bit of, light little wear, a couple wrinkles. Kind of same as the passenger side on this outer bolster. But like I said, pretty standard for a vehicle at this mileage. It's had a little bit of use. And the back of the seat looks awesome as well. Even that inner bolster, I don't see any wear or anything on that inner bolster. And like I said, I do apologize for the sun there. So now as we hop in the Range Rover, let me get a better angle for you here. Let me put on the foot on the brake. Push of a button, starts right up. The screen kind of rises to give you a better view of it there. So lots of screens in here, and they're all very nice to look at. We can easily use our heated seats right from here. It all works very nice. I love the digital dash. There's all sorts of different options we have there. Very easily we can hit menu and we can customize our display with what we want. So let's say our map on the right, I think I want media on there instead, or maybe trip summary. All sorts of different ways you can adjust this map. Sorry about the camera there. Make sure this stays focused there. We see the automatic climate controls kicking in there to cool it down to our desired setting. And then if we hit climate here, we can see it's on auto. I can turn it off auto or turn it off altogether. We have a lower and upper glove box here. We have looks like DVD input there. There's also a power outlet. And in here we have the factory lug nut key. And just plenty of storage space, especially the center console. I'm very impressed with it. There's, minimal buttons, very simple buttons. I like on this screen, I like how it has the kind of buttons and the screen integrated together. I think that's awesome. And then if we pull this back, we've got our cup holders, and then we can actually push our cup holders ahead. And there's a massive storage pocket in here, like really massive. Like my hand, part of my arm even disappears, and there's even an outlet in there. So you can kind of put things to charge in there and not have them in the way of anything, not have them distracting you. And if we open up our center armrest, once again, there's just a ton of storage space, even more media outlets there and areas to charge devices. So a great vehicle just for really anything, daily driving all the way to if you want to go drive across the country, you'd be super comfortable and have all the tech and everything you really need there. And when this vehicle was optioned, it does have a lot of kind of comfort options. This original owner really cared about their passengers, because it has the cabin air ionization, so you're going to have some nice clean and sterile air you're breathing in here. It has the basic rear seat convenience pack, the heated front and rear seats. I already showed you the rear heated seats, so lots of nice options in this Range Rover. It is very well equipped. And now all that's left to do, I believe, is pop the hood and let's check out that power plant, and I'll talk a little bit about how this mild hybrid system works. So if we come around to the front, and I'll find the lever, pops right up there with a very nice pneumatic struts. Super clean under here. I'll try not to cause a shadow as the sun's behind me, but we can see all the fender bolts, everything has not been messed with. Core support has factory stickers. More factory stickers over here. We've got all the bolts fully painted, untouched. And of course, like I said, being a car from Florida, like look at all these lines, all the strut mount bolts, everything has no corrosion on it or anything that you might find on, like a purely New England vehicle. Even these strut braces here, it all is super nice. So that engine is idling very happily and very smoothly. It's actually a straight six with a twin scroll turbocharger on it, and of course a 48 volt mild hybrid system. So what that entails is having a 48 volt electric supercharger that gives instant throttle response before that twin scroll turbocharger is at maximum output. So before that turbo is fully spooled, it uses this 48 volt electric supercharger to give you that low end response, and it's a really cool system, and it's a really fun vehicle to drive. There's also a belt driven integrated starter generator that can even provide torque assistance directly to the engine when needed as well. So it's a very cool system. I kind of explained the gist of it in as few words as I could, but like I said, very cool technology on this Range Rover, and it's used in some other proven manufacturers as well. So it's a proven system, and it's an awesome car to drive, both from a performance and a economy standpoint. So as we saw there, the hood latched very easily, just gave it a little push, very smooth. So we've really looked at a lot on this Range Rover. I think all that's left, I'm gonna go put it up on the lift in our showroom, and let's take a look at that very nice underbody. And now with the Range Rover up on the lift, let's check out the underbody. We did want to preserve its excellent condition, so we did a light amber treatment on all the suspension components. So if you see kind of like a yellowy orange hue to some of these components, that's actually that amber coating. It's an anti-corrosion coating, and it works awesome. It's see-through, but just having that light kind of yellow hue to it, we can see it kind of ran a little bit there. So just taking a look at all these components, like look at all these fasteners, you can see all the threads, there's no corrosion, all of the ball joints and boots, everything's in good shape. Looking at the driver's side now, letting the camera adjust. Even like the back side of the calipers, the knuckle, everything just looks awesome. Let's keep taking a walk farther. Like even look at the exhaust, this exhaust clamp, there's no corrosion on there. It's all in such nice shape. You can see all the hardware here, all the bolts. You can see this eccentric bolt right here. Not even a spot of corrosion on there. The sway bar mounting there. See the rear airbags are in great shape. If I get a better camera angle for you there we go. And then the airbag on this side is in awesome shape as well. Let me stand back a little bit, and we can see the underside of the mufflers. The whole exhaust system is very clean. It's just such a nice, clean, orderly place under here, which is not something you can say about most vehicles on their underbody. And now that we've seen the ins and outs of this Range Rover, and we've learned about some of the standout features, some of the service and owner history, just a very impressive, clean vehicle overall. Definitely check out the listing on our website. You'll be able to see the free Carfax report there. Also a bunch of detailed photos. I apologize, some of the sun and shadows on the interior. Like I said, just check out our online listing, check out the detailed photos. You'll see every inch of this thing in very, very high quality detail. So if you do have any questions on this, definitely reach out to us at 978-263-9000 or send us an email at sales@alphacars.com. This is available at today's date of the video being posted, but of course, no matter when you're watching this, you're always one click away from viewing the current availability and pricing if it is still available. So check out the listing. It's in the video in the description just below for you to click on. So thank you for watching this video. This has been Ian reporting from our Boxborough location. Please leave a like and subscribe so then you don't miss out on the latest motoring content.